Good morning, everybody. It's just about 10 o'clock, Wednesday, I believe, January 30th. And today we're doing a fairly long offshore sail from Black Point in the Exumas down to Georgetown on Great Exuma Island. And I'm thinking it's about 60 odd miles. And we been underway since about 8. Tried to get an earlier start, but Wright had to drop off a temperature gun at Black Point that he had borrowed from Jeff and Kelly of Tiger Sea, and so that delayed us a little bit, and then he had took the motor off his dinghy and had to get that secured. So a little later start than we had hoped, but conditions are pretty nice offshore. We're doing anywhere from 5.5 to 6.5 knots. We came out of a cut, probably 10 miles or so back now, 8 miles, and are in the Atlantic. You can still see well, no, we're in Exuma Sound, I guess. I'll take that back. But it's fairly deep here, and the wind's blowing from the northeast. It's supposed to shift around a bit to the northeast.
No need to change. I'll just duck behind you as I get closer. If I want to duck behind, I'll duck behind.
So anyway, we're under sail, and everything seems to be working fairly well, knock on wood. I've got the fishing line out. I don't know if I've got it far enough back. I may have to let some more line out. I don't have a gaff, so if I did by some miracle catch something, then I would have to get it in without a gaff. Wright's boat Raven is about a half mile ahead in the distance there, and then there's a catamaran that came out through the cut at the same time we did.
Roger that. Unfortunately, I'm stealing wind for boat length or 2, but then I'll be patched.
We anchored out at on the south side of Black Point, just off this really funky looking house called the Castle. We had been down near Farmers yesterday, and well, we had left Cave Key Marina, or Safe Harbor Marina at Cave Key, and left there about midday. We were waiting for the tide, and then we're trying to find Jeff to give him his heat gun back. So we anchored out and waited about an hour or so at Farmers, thinking he was there, and no answer. And so then we left and anchored right before dark at Black Point, and then left from there this morning. It's a pretty day. It's a little chilly this morning. It's quiet and peaceful, not having to run the engine. Did get topped up with fuel at Cave Key yesterday, so all my spare jerry cans are full, and full tank, so I'm pretty happy about that. Anyway, I'll take some more video when we get down to Georgetown or thereabouts. I'm not sure we're going to make it all the way today, but we'll see. All right. Cave Key was really interesting. I didn't take any video, kept forgetting to take my camera, but I walked around quite a bit there. It's a gentleman from Texas bought it back in the 90s and dredged out this natural lagoon and built a marina dock, and has a fuel dock and a barge that they use to go over to the mainland. And he was building a clubhouse slash restaurant, and then couldn't get the permits for the restaurant from the Bahamian government. So I think he pretty much said to hell with it and stopped developing the place. So it was, you know, really nice. It's a shame they couldn't get it completed. But the current owner is in his 80s, I think, and not great health. Supposedly his son has no interest in it. So we'll see what transpires with that place. There's a character that runs the dock and marina part of it. Everybody calls him Shark, and he's quite an interesting fellow and very helpful, very knowledgeable, and he's been there since, I guess, the late 90s. So he's been there a while. He's the go-to fellow if you need help. Wright got him to pump out one of his fuel tanks that had water in it. So that solved one of his major problems. So it was a worthwhile stay down there. All right, that's all for now.